This was one of those days where I had fish blowing up.
Oh, come on.
But I couldn't stay on them. The wind was so bad I spent more time fighting it than fishing. I was able to manage a couple fish, but nothing was consistent.
I am stuck on the far side of the lake.
I was ready to call it a day, but one adjustment at the end made a difference. So I started the morning shallow, throwing a frog over this emergent grass. Right away I had a fish blowing up on it. I couldn't land them, and worse, I couldn't even stay in position long enough to work in the area. Yep, the wind was already starting to play havoc, so I slid out a little bit deeper, picked up a chatterbait, and started covering water over that submerged grass. That was it. I got my first fish.
First one. Oh wow, he's been cut before.
But even then, I couldn't control the kayak. The wind was blowing me too hard, and I couldn't stay where I wanted to be. So I pulled into a cove to try to get out of the wind, picked up my Texas rig, and decided I'd go ahead and try to start throwing up shallow. But still, I couldn't get anything going. Man, it was really getting tough. So I went back to the chatterbait, moved out a little deeper, about 10 foot of water, and that's when I got my second one.
Second one of the day. Second one on a chatterbait. Wow, it's been a long time since I caught one too. He's good to go. Thank you, sir. Well, I was just about to switch to the squint jig. I said, well, I'll try the chatterbait a little bit more. Lo and behold, I'm driving up this edge, the edge of the grass here.
Unfortunately, I didn't get an actual screenshot of my side scan, but this is a computer-generated, AI-generated version of what I was seeing. On the left-hand side, you can see the grass. On the right-hand side, it's pretty clear. So the idea is I'm trying to get as close to the grass as I can and throw right along that edge.
Parallel it. If this wind will cooperate.
A few minutes later, felt that tug again.
Sir, I got your prayer, and I need a bigger one.
So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I have a pattern I can finally start building on. But then again, the wind had other ideas.
I am stuck on the far side of the lake because the wind is going against me, and I can't even paddle to where I can put my pedals down to pedal.
So after a quick prayer with my wife, I was finally back out on open water. Ready to call it a day, but decided to go ahead and try my drop shot, see what would happen. it. Decided to call it a day, but I had one more rescue to make before I went in. So as I'm heading in, I'm starting to think it was really a tough day on the water, but at the same time, any time on the water is a good day. Also thinking back, I probably should have done a better job of sticking with that chatterbait pattern I found. Well, lesson learned. We'll do better next time. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. God bless you. Tight lines, and we'll see you next time.